Hello YouTube, this is Mom for God 200 coming on again. These videos are getting quite regular, but Clarksistafan had she tagged me on a video about these 5 random questions, so I guess I'll have to go ahead and answer them. First question was, what's my favorite color? Actually, I have 2 favorite colors, which is pale yellow and burnt orange. I think those are 2 very beautiful colors. I like a little blue, but when it comes down to wearing clothes, I like pale yellow. Can't be bright yellow, it's got to be pale yellow, and burnt orange, which I really think really goes with my complexion. The next question is, do I like where I am in my life? If not, why? I have to say yes and no. Yes, I like where I am in my life, being the fact that I've accomplished quite a few things that a lot of people my age have yet to do. It's very rare. I'm what you known as would call a rare woman. But I'm also not happy with where I am, just because I could have been a lot further as far as education. I'm at South University right now. I take all my classes online, and I'll be getting my associate's degree next year in business administration. And I'm kind of excited about that because I'll be the first in my immediate family to get a college degree. So that's just like a really awesome thing to me. Spiritual wise, no, I'm not happy with where I am right now, because I know that I should be a lot further than where I am. But I know that God is working on me and doing some awesome things in my life. So, it's just a process, and right now I'm just going through the process. Do I have any brothers or sisters? I have one older brother, a biological brother, who is 2.5 years older than I am. But I also have a brother by marriage, a stepbrother, who became my brother when my dad married his mom, and he is about 2 to 3 years younger than I am, and which is really crazy because both my stepbrother and my brother have the same first name. They just have different last names, and both of their birthdays are in October, if I'm not mistaken, so it's really kind of weird. I don't have any biological sisters, but the Lord has blessed me with a lot of spiritual sisters. My spiritual sisters like Mia and Tanasha and Ashton and quite a few, Sunyata and LaShawn Silas, aka Mindless Soul, giving her a little shout out. So he's blessed me with quite a bit of spiritual sisters. Have I ever been jealous of any of my friends? I would have to say yes. I think everybody has. If they say they haven't, they would be lying, and I tell them to their face they lying. But yeah, growing up, we didn't have everything. Grew up in a single parent home, so mom had to work real hard to try to get us things. So we didn't always have the Nikes, we didn't always have the J's, we didn't always have Adidas and things like that. I had LA Gears. I don't even know if they even make those anymore, but I had things like that. Didn't have the name brand clothes. It was just like really what she could afford. So sometimes when I saw other people with brand new fresh kicks every month, I would be like, yeah, I wish I had them. So yeah, I would get a little jealous. Or if I could sing and somebody else could sing better in my book, then I would be a little bit jealous. But that's growing up. It's just, I think it's just something that you go through. It's a stage that you go through, and I think as you get older, it should get a little bit better. You should mature out of that. But yeah, I have been jealous. How would I react if my child married interracially? I have to answer this very honestly, and I know that Ashton will probably crack up about this, but I don't have any children of my own. I don't have any biological children. Just as God has blessed me with spiritual sisters, He's also blessed me with spiritual daughters, children. But if I had to answer it, back in the day, I would have said no way. because the way that I was brought up and the people that I was brought up around, it was always, if they can't use my comb, don't bring them home type of thing. So I really didn't really agree with interracial dating. But now as I got older, hey, it's whatever floats your boat, whatever's going to make you happy. So really, if my child or if my spiritual child comes and says, Mom, I met this man, he's a white man, as long as he treats her okay, you know, he treats her right, he treats her like he want to be treated, then I mean, I'm okay with that. But if I check him out, and I'm checking him out in the spirit, and he ain't what God say he is, or he's not who he say he is, and God tells me he's something different, oh, then he got to go. I don't care what color you are. You can be purple, green, or blue. I don't care. Blind, crippled, or crazy. You got to go. Because those are my children. Those are a part of me. They're connected to me, and I take care of who's connected to me. So really, I don't really care, because I'm going to tell you, if God got a white man for me, as long as he treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated, then I'm okay with that. So really, I don't mind. So those are the 5 questions, and I thank y'all for listening, and I'll check you later. God bless.